Welcome to Synthetic Oil Protection. I'm your host Eben, and we're back following up with Colin's 2018 Ford Raptor. And of course, it's the EcoBoost 3.5 liter twin turbo. So we're gonna see how Signature Series held up over the course of the year. Let's check her out right now. If you're new to my channel, definitely consider subscribing. You can tap the little red icon in the corner. That way you can come back and watch this important information for your vehicle later. So there was no oil added over the course of the year, and now we're going to take our dipstick and check her out. Let's see what we got. Tough to find the hole. All right, we got her. So it's going all the way up the back here, and on the front side it's weird the way it goes in, but I'm going to show you dipping it in the other way. All right, do a double dipstick dip. All right, so here's the second dipstick dip. I put it in the other way this time. This side is not going up, but this side it goes all the way up. So to me it looks like it didn't really burn any oil, but I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and do the motor oil change and see what she looks like after we put 6 quarts in. That's all this does, is just hold 6 quarts. All right, so this is what the motor oil looks like after 7,000 miles, and to me it looks like it's basically brand new. But we'll go ahead and drain her down and we'll fill her up and we'll see what she looks like on the dipstick. It's that time to throw in our PI Performance Improver. Colin's gonna go ahead and just throw in the bottle. And what it is, it's a proprietary fuel injection cleaner, and it really cleans the valves, cleans all the carbon deposits. And sometimes you have to nurse it a little bit, hold it in and squeeze it slow. Just real slow. Yep. This is a double penetration flap. Ooh. So yeah, I know. And it's like double sealed, which is good. It keeps dust out, but it's very temperamental, if you will. And it's just the way it can be. But you just kind of keep squeezing it a little bit. So this is going to clean the valves. It'll get better compression. Also cleans direct fuel injection and port fuel injection. Just keep nursing it. Yep. Tweak up on it and slowly, yeah. You got to go all the way in though. Yep. And you tweak like this, I think. Just one little pulse at a time. It's a real stickler. So if you have a long funnel to penetrate both flaps, you can do that. But it's just like nursing a baby almost. It's like still having a baby on formula, no? Not getting the angle. All right, we're good. We use this little funnel to get in there. It's a little longer, and it's just real kind of finicky with that gas cap, so definitely take your time with it. And if you can get something long and pointy to just boop, pop through, you're good to go. All right. So we're down here with Avi, and he's one of the great technicians here at Jeff's shop. And we're just taking off the skid plates, which we didn't have to take off this big one. I forgot about that. It's been so long since I did it. But this one you do take off to get to your oil filter. And it's these little star keys. You know what size star keys they are, Avi?
40, T40.
T40, all right. And then your filter's up in there. And you just gotta reach up. And then we're taking off this little pan here, the little 10 mil. Is that what it is? Yeah. 10 millimeter? And basically you take off this little teeny pan, and now you can get to the cute little yellow cork. Quite a process, believe it or not. Quite a process, but it's worth it. And in a second, you're going to be seeing this thing gush out like a waterfall. It's amazing how well it gushes. But let's take a look here. And you can see right there. So there's the pan. And it's probably going to gush out onto the floor. So we might want to reposture the truck if we can. You think we're good? We're gonna try it? All right, we're gonna do it with a little bit of gusto. All right. So it's just a half turn, Avi. Trust your intuitions, be the one, and just do it. It's gonna come really quick. Yep, keep going. It's like a waterfall. Yep, here it comes. The killer's coming. Yep, keep going. Here it comes. It's gonna blow. Here it goes. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that mother. Woo! Look at she go. Look at that. Yeah. All right. And we're gonna cork her up in a second with our fresh cork. All right, so there's the yellow one is the one that came in the truck from the factory. This is upgraded. It's actually made out of metal. And the other thing is it's got a magnet right here, and the magnet catches metallic. So it's a really good little upgrade. And now we're gonna go ahead and put her on. And Colin mentioned that the new drain plug is made by UPR. So definitely worth checking out. Go ahead and cork her up. Feel it snap, and that's it. Good to go?
Yep.
So the good thing is about it is easy to take it off and put it on, and the oil does drain fast. So you have to say there's got to be a bright side to it, so that's it. All right, Avi's reaching up there, getting her off, and there she goes. She's draining down. We're gonna grab the fresh oil filter. And there she is. Awesome. All right, so we got our fresh oil filter going in. This is our old one right behind it, and we're gonna cut that open, and definitely check out that video of us cutting it open, all right? Good to go. Jeff's gonna go ahead and cut open this filter. This filter has 7,000 miles on it. Let's see what it looks like inside. Let's do it.
All right. Back side of the plate.
All right.
The front side of the plate. There's a little bit of nasty. Some of that's going to be the metal that we just did. The silicone gasket.
How's it look? Let's wipe it off.
Looks good.
Grab that towel there. Just wipe her off. Let's see what it looks like. See if there's any cracks in it, any type of deformation, anything.
Seems to sit pretty naturally, pretty flat. I don't see any cuts, tears. It's still pliable. All right, let's get the big dog. Okay, it's definitely got some particulate in there, but it seems to have caught everything. Seems to have done a good job. Let's do one more cut.
All right.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we got.
Depleting. Definitely thoroughly saturated. Remember that wire mesh you were talking about that's inside? This is what keeps the pleat forms.
All right.
There's definitely some nasty inside of this, but this is a year.
All right.
So it did its job.
All right. Did his job. Good. It's that time to feel her up. He's got the honors, Colin. He's getting the first quart. Let's do it.
Yeah, but they get the lying so much, they get the bleeding, they really they not. They get the bleeding that stuff, man.
Beautiful. Look at that, he's a master. go ahead and, well, check our dipstick. I had a stickler to find the hole in this thing. It's so dark in there, man. Alright, so there's 5.5 quarts. That's what 5.5 quarts looks like. There is 5.5 quarts. So before it went up, well, you have to look back in the video. It was weird. Alright, we'll put the rest in. Do you enjoy this video? If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. That helps out my channel. Also, if you're new to the channel, you can tap the little red icon in the corner, and then you'll be able to come back and watch these videos later. I wanted to point out one thing. Colin has a tuner on this. Tell us a little bit about the tuner.
So this is Cobb's new tuner. They just got into Raptors, and they just got into the Ford market. You might recognize them if you're a Subaru fan, or pretty much any other vehicle that's a tuner and is turbocharged. Cobb's been doing amazing things with tuning for those cars. They just opened up support for Ford Raptors. So this is their new Ford Raptor tune. It's the Access port, and this is currently set on a 91 only tune. That's the best gas we can find here locally, but it actually opens everything up. It readjusts the timing, remaps the whole ECN, and pretty soon I hear they're doing a transmission tune for this as well.
Ooh.
So this is a 10-speed automatic transmission.
Wow.
And pretty soon it's going to have way better shift points, and everything's going to be kind of all in tune with the engine and transmission. But so far I'm actually really impressed with Cobb. Their tuner is amazing. Eben was just commenting from the last time we rode together.
Yeah.
The tune feels like it's definitely way more powerful, and it's just right where it should be from the factory.
Yeah, the timing sounds really smooth, and you'll see us drive it right now. All right, well, whew, we got her done. About 100, is it going to be 105 degrees today, something like that, but we're all good. So does it feel any smoother than going from AMSOIL to AMSOIL?
The AMSOIL to AMSOIL difference was none. It's,
all right.
It's better than stock, though.
All right.
I'll say that.
All right.
It's better than pretty much anything else. So it's cleaner. It's definitely cleaner this time around because it's fresh.
Awesome. Yeah, so we actually did a flush on Colin's truck about a year ago. I'll put a little link to that up here in the corner. And this thing's just driving like a limo, like always. You know, it's like it's got all the heat controls and absolutely everything. So really, really nice. And we'll spin around the block. And then if you don't know, Colin, the car dad, he is a YouTuber, and he's been doing it about 10 times longer than me. Yeah. Sounds good. That's good. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh,
Twin Turbskis.
Twin Turbskis. That sounds so good. Shit. So yeah, there's the whole experience. I mean, this thing is just like glass. You never think this could be a full-size truck, but it is. But yeah, he's on YouTube. There's all kinds of tutorials, you name it. So definitely check out his channel, and I'll put that little link right here in the corner. And thanks.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yep. And thanks for checking out the follow-up 1 year on this beautiful Raptor. All right, we'll see you back next time. Cheers to protection, protection, protection.